Hi guys, it's Nicole here from Mommy Tips by Cole. This video is requested because if you follow me on any social media such as Facebook, Twitter, or especially Instagram, you would probably already seen some pictures of some preparations that I've been doing for Dylan's second birthday, and it's a Willy Wonka inspired theme. And we chose that theme mainly because that is my husband's all-time favorite childhood movie, and he introduced it to all of the kids and even to me. I didn't really watch that growing up. So, and the original one with Gene Wilder, not the weird updated one with Johnny Depp, the original one. They watch that movie over and over. They never get tired of it. And one day Dylan was randomly singing the Oompa Loompa song. He was like pushing his table. I was like, Oompa Loompa doobity doo. And then it just clicked in my head, oh my gosh, that has to be the theme for his birthday, because not only does he love it, the kids love it, and my husband and I love that movie. So I started searching everywhere online, Googling or through Pinterest or Etsy, just different ideas, images, just anything I can find to just gather up some ideas that would work for me. We're having the party in the house with just mainly family and friends, and especially the party's mainly for the kids. So I always like to do, you know, lots of fun, creative things for them. I'm not a crafty person, but I try my best to work with what ideas I can get inspired from and just make it my own in some way. And a lot of the sites or links where I either ordered things or just got inspiration from, I will put down below. Not to mention, there was a website called Custom Party Place or Custom, I'll put it right here, but that site had, my cousin found that site for me, so thanks Claire for finding that for me, because there was like a 30-page or so PDF of ideas, of cutouts, of game ideas, food ideas, decoration ideas, just an overwhelming amount of ideas on that. And mostly everything that I found was through that site, and it tells you step by step how to do each decoration or what you should do for the games, and it gives you even printables of like I said, cutouts or coloring sheets or trivia. So I narrowed down everything to what I thought was age appropriate for the kids that will be at the party. And yeah, so I'm really excited for you guys to see it. And I mentioned on my Facebook page, a lot of you guys said, yeah, to do it in a two-part. So this will kind of be my prep video and show you what I have. And the next video will be pretty much a vlog, or in vlog format, of how everything turned out and looks when it was completed. And yeah, and Dylan's second birthday. Videos before, previous, of what other themes I've done, and I'll try to link the videos down below. I've done a cupcake themed birthday, a princess themed, a Toy Story themed, Halloween theme last year was for Dylan's first birthday, a Hello Kitty themed one. I think that's it so far that I can think of that I've done videos on, and I'll link them down below if you're interested to see any of them. And yeah, and all the links to all the sites. And if you're interested to see what I have prepared for him, just keep watching. So this is the invitation, the golden ticket invitation that I ordered through Etsy. I paid for the PDF for like $10 or $15 and had them printed out 2 per sheet at Staples. And I'm just covering the address here, but it says Dylan is turning 2 in that little burst there. Wonka's golden ticket. Greetings to you, the lucky finder of this golden ticket from Mr. Willy Wonka and Dylan. Present this ticket at the gates of the chocolate factory. And on the bottom it says, in your wildest dreams, you could not imagine the marvelous surprises that await you. So I thought this was perfect for the kids to receive in the mail, and if they choose to, and if they understand the movie or have seen it, they can bring the golden ticket when they come to the house for fun. Normally I do an Evite because it's free and quicker if it's a house party, but I just had to do the golden ticket. Next set of things are also printables that I got from Etsy, and I'll put the link down below for this as well. It was like 30 or 20 something sheets, maybe more actually, of different printables that you can choose, and some of them you can customize as far as like the name goes. So I had them printed at Staples, This is what I'm going to put in the front of the door. And on the front of the door, I got this at Oriental Trading Company. I'm not going to use the owl part, but I got it because it was on sale for like $2 something, and it's double the length of this when you open it. And I'm going to put that in front of the door, so that's going to serve as my gates and with the sign in the front of the door. And I'm going to use an old red carpet that we had, like, you know, using for the hallway before, to put in front of the stairs, so it's kind of like they're entering the chocolate factory. So that's one of the signs, and then the other sign is a restroom sign, and I have the other printables spread out on the table. I'll show you as I go along. And then if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen I've already been making these lollipops, giant lollipops. I got this set of 3 from Hobby Lobby for like $5 or $4.99. These sheets for 4 for $1 in each color at the Dollar Tree. And I paid $1 for this pack of 3 ribbons that I separated individually because they were like perfectly curled for the lollipop. So I'm going to tie these on the stairs in the front of the house. And I also posted a picture of this on Instagram, and I made this giant Wonka bar out of this cardboard dollar from the foam cardboard paper, and this black poster board paper from the dollar store as well. And these printables, these letters. Okay, Dylan, I got this from a website, and I'll put the website down below. This was one of the ideas for a DIY that I got from there, and I just kind of improvised it with what I had or what I could get. So I'm going to put that on the wall that I plan to make as a mock photo booth area. So I'm gonna like put stuff on the wall and have a bench there, and on that photo booth, since I'm talking about the photo booth, I'm gonna have all these things on, these gonna be on the wall, these like Wonka candies. I'm gonna tape them, and this I got at Target, it says Proceed with Candy. And I got these giant candy dots from Five Below, and then all these from Dollar Store, these kind of props, feather boa, crown, clown bow, giant glasses, and then these I got at Target a while ago, which they're actually tape, like felty tape mustaches that I put on this lollipop stick back to back to each other. They could use that like for the photo booth. I just thought that would be a fun idea, and I'll, you know, post their pictures on an album and tag all of them, or the parents of the kids, or whoever wants to do the photo booth. And then the kids and I all made these giant candies. It's another idea I got from the website. Same concept as a lollipop, except we use small paper plates, and then the other one you saw, we used large paper plates, taped 2 of them together to make them a little bit roundish. And this one is my favorite. I got it from the website too. It's a printable that I printed on photo paper, and it's the contract from the Willy Wonka. And if you're familiar, that's how it looks, and it kind of goes smaller and smaller and smaller so that the kids wouldn't know what really they're signing, and then they sign at the bottom. So that's kind of like our souvenir for his party. Still on decorations, I got these streamers at the dollar store and some tablecloths, and I'll figure out how I'm going to stream up the dining room where most of this stuff will be displayed. And here's just some extra ribbons that I have here. I'm going to use these for the banner, which I'll show you in a bit. And for the cake, I'm going to attempt, I'm not a baker, but I'm going to attempt to make this cake or something that looks like it. That's pretty much my inspiration for it. I was thinking to make like a fake cake of it, but figured I might as well try. So I got him some candles, the pan for the cake, and then those little, everything that was in the picture of candy-wise I tried to get. Dots and all that stuff and cake stuff. And I'm going to make two stands of cupcakes, which I have stands for, and these are cupcake toppers. I'm gonna cut them out and tape them to a toothpick and stick them in each cupcake. And then these are like big ones for centerpiece, which I could use for centerpiece or for the cake itself, and I could stick that onto a toothpick or something as well. And as far as food, we're going to order food, but I wanted to have some little displays of little foods here, so I'm going to have these little mini bags of popcorn, and they're going to stand upright like that, and we're going to call them exploding popcorn. So these are like food sign tents, which you can cut out and fold, and I'll display it in front of the popcorn. And then chocolate fountain. So my husband wanted a fountain, fondue fountain, but those are so expensive to borrow or rent. So I found two of these that we had gotten as, I don't know what for, but they're like these little Hershey Kiss type of fondue station. And one of them broke, so I'm using the skewers from the one that broke. And then I bought these toothpicks with the round tops as well for kids, so they don't poke themselves with the skewers. And the chocolate to melt, candy, gummy bears to dip, or marshmallows, or little mini pretzel rods. And I'm gonna also cut up some strawberries for the chocolate fountain. For the cakes and cupcakes, I have a little tent for that too. And I'm going to have 2 activities and 2 games. So for the first activity, when they come, we're going to make your own candy necklace. That's an idea I got from the website too. And I bought these at Hobby Lobby, these elastic cords that I'll cut up to be like a perfect size necklace, a little bit loose on each of them. And anything that has holes in it. So Fruit Loops, Cheerios, hard Lifesavers and gummy Lifesavers. And I'll like put them out, display them throughout here nicely for them to make their own candy necklaces. And the next activity will be invent your own fizzy lifting drinks. So if you're familiar with the movie, it's like this kind of drink that makes them burp or something, or I don't know, you have to watch the movie. So I'm going to use Sprite, and I didn't buy my cups yet, but I'm going to use these printables, cut them out individually. They're like strips that you can wrap and tape around the cup. So I got a bunch of them that I printed out that I'm going to display with straws and cups for them to make their own drink using Sprite. Pop Rocks, this is an idea from the website as well. Pop Rocks, I know there's a myth about that, but it's just a myth. And I'm going to make Jello cubes, probably like some pretty ice cubes, like cute shaped ice cubes. I have to get a mold for that. And then they said sour straws you can use too, but I couldn't find any, so I'm just gonna stick with that. And that'll be like their drink when they eat or something. And I have juice too for kids that want to drink juice. The first game is Wonka's 5-course jelly beans, which I got the idea from the website as well. And normally in the movie, I think it's a 5-course bubble gum, but I got these packs of mini Jelly Bellies, sorted flavors from Oriental Trading Company. Same with anything in bulk I got from Oriental Trading Company, and all the other candies from Five Below and Dollar Tree. But I'm going to separate these into little cups, five of the same flavors in each cup, so the kids that are going to join, and give them a little paper and pen and have them guess and taste and write down the flavors, and whoever wins or gets the most right will get a prize, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And then the next game is Pass Veruca's Golden Egg, which I have to use one of our Easter egg from the basement. I gotta look for a big one and either paint it gold or, I don't know, glitter it out or something, because I can't find a golden egg. And it's the same concept of hot potato. So the kids pass it around while music's on, and then whoever wins at the end will get a prize. So as far as the prizes, instead of prizes for each game or activity, I bought these for $1, these raffle tickets, and there's like 250 in here, and I'll separate them individually. And after each activity, making necklaces, or whether it's a game, the jelly beans game, each kid will get a ticket, and then the winner of each game will get at least 2 tickets or 3 or something. I haven't decided yet. And then since they might lose their tickets, I bought this bulk pack of these little organza bags, which they can close up and collect all their tickets in, so they're all in one place. So at the end, when they're done, their goodie bag and prizes will be a little mini candy station. It's not complete yet, but this is what I've done so far. And then I have these bags here that I also bought in bulk from Oriental Trading Company, which is tall enough to fit even the giant lollipops. So this will double as their goodie bag and prizes. So I got a bunch of Wonka pixie sticks, and I had a bunch of these empty jars. And this used to be a candle, and I cleaned it out, and I put the hot glued ribbon around them, and pixie sticks. And this is the cover of that second fondue thing that broke. Hershey Kisses. I got this, was cute, at Five Below, just for decoration, but there's gumballs in there, and I have some more gumballs in here, some, what is it, Sweethearts, Laffy Taffies, Double Bubble. These are all Wonka brand candy, except those and the Hershey Kisses. And these are, of course, mini gummy bears. This is my other game, and it's going to be guess the number of everlasting gobstoppers. And they are everlasting gobstoppers. I threw out the boxes already, but I got 3 packs of these, put them in this bowl, and wrapped it up because I really don't want the little kids eating those, but it's just for game's sake. And I had a leftover box here from something that I ordered, and I'm going to cut a slit in there, and they can stick their little guesses in there, and then the winner will get maybe more tickets for the candy store. And then lollipops, swirly lollipops, giant lollipops, mini lollipops, and there's some gumballs underneath there just for to balance it out. But those are the candies that I have so far, and I'm going to put up this sign here somewhere, cut that up. Oh, and I also have these little Dylan bars. Instead of a giant Wonka bar, I'm going to do little mini Dylan bars and cut these strips out and wrap them around as many of these little miniature Hershey's as I can and put them in this bowl. And then I also have, this is the last printables that I want to show you, and it's a birthday sign, and it's just individual squares, happy, and it says second here. I'll show you. Happy second birthday. It doesn't say his name, but that I'm gonna figure out and put ribbon, that blue ribbon that I have like this left over, and string it along here somewhere, as well as with the Dylan's Candy Store. And I bought these little stickers with little candies on them that I thought would be perfect. Found this at Hobby Lobby, and I'm debating to make little mini labels for each candy. I don't know yet if I'm going to for sure. Little mini like card labels, and like put a sticker next to it so that they know what's in each if they don't already know just by looking at it. So it's not done, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Oh, and the last thing, this is actually the first thing that we bought. We found a bunch of these like 40th year anniversary Willy Wonka. It has a new cover than the one we have. DVDs of the original movie for $5 at Target, and we bought 8 of them. This is the first thing we ever purchased. My husband was like, yes, get them now so you can give them to the kids. We plan to give them, my plan is to give 1 to each family. So some families have 3 kids, so 1 DVD per family. And I need to buy more, I think, because I have more kids than 8, or more families than 8. And if I can't find more for some reason, then I'll figure out a way to raffle them off or something. And aside from that, since babies that are under 1 can't have all this candy and can't understand the movie, I was going to like go to Target or something and get like a little mini baby treat to put, or baby prize and a treat from the dollar section to put in these little bags for the little babies. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Or you could always message me on Facebook or my email or through Instagram or whatnot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you will give this theme a try, and if you do, let me know. I'd love to see pictures and just hear back from you in general. So thank you so much for watching and for your requests for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.